Hello viewers, welcome to the episode of Important Tourist Destinations of Eastern India. East India, though adversely affected by multiple problems such as poverty, political issues, economical issues, insurgency, etc., still has potential to become an important tourist destination in the country. This region is filled with tourist attractions. In this episode, we are going to learn about some of the important destinations of this region. For the better understanding, the episode is divided into 5 parts. They are Patna, Bodh Gaya, Nalanda, Puri, Konark, Odagiri, Ratnagiri, Darjeeling and Kalimpong, and Kolkata. Now, let us start with the first aspect of the episode, beginning with Patna. Patna, earlier known as Pataliputra, is the state capital of Bihar. It is famous as a religious as well as cultural hub for visitors. The city is world famous for the Patna Sahib Gurudwara, built in remembrance of the birthplace of Guru Gobind Singh Ji, the 10th Guru of the Sikhs. Various ancient monuments such as ruins of Pataliputra at Kumrar and Agamkuwa reflect the historical background of Patna. The Golgar and the Secretariat building are attracting tourists as examples of British architecture. Bodh Gaya is believed to be the world's most sacred Buddhist pilgrimage center. Listed below are some of the renowned tourist destinations of Patna. Sri Patna Sahib Gurudwara, a sacred place being visited by the first Guru Sri Guru Nanak Dev Ji, and the commandment of valiance and fearlessness was issued to the Sikh fraternity. Padri Ki Haveli, also known as St. Mary's Church, is the oldest church in Bihar. It was constructed in 1772. The central attraction of this church is its huge cathedral bell. Mother Teresa completed her training at this church. Golgar. The Golgar got its name from its circular shape, is another heritage monument in Patna. Constructed in 1786, this building was used as granary to store about 14,000 tons of food grains. Patthar Ki Masjid. Patthar Ki Masjid means Mosque of Stone, is the oldest mosque of Patna, built by Parvez Shah in 1621. It is also known as Saif Khan's Mosque, Chimi Ghat Mosque and Sangi Masjid. Sher Shah Suri Masjid. Sher Shah Suri erected this mosque at Patna to commemorate his victory over the Mughal Emperor Humayun. The mosque, built in Afghan architectural style, has a tomb inside the compound which is topped by an octagonal stone slab and regarded as one of the best looking mosques in India. Patna Museum. Patna Museum was established in 1917, which houses a large collection of sculptures, historic items found in excavations in different parts of Bihar belonging to prehistoric and historic phase. Gandhi Setu. Gandhi Setu was built to connect Patna with Hajipur. The bridge also connects North and South Bihar. The bridge is 5,450 meters in length and is the longest in the world. Chausagar of Buxar. It is situated on the banks of river Ganga and is an ancient town that is of great historical importance. Buxar is also an eco-tourist and adventure tourist destination. Bulandi Bagh. Bulandi Bagh is one of the major excavation sites from which many terracotta artifacts, coins and the like have been excavated, throwing new light on life and the times of Mauryan Empire. Next is Bodh Gaya. Bodh Gaya is the very place that houses the Mahabodhi tree under which Gautama Buddha meditated and attained enlightenment. The Mahabodhi temple built near the Mahabodhi tree is highly revered and gives an enriching experience those who visit the temple. One can still find the remnants and descendants of the original Mahabodhi tree. Bodh Gaya is the single biggest pilgrimage for all sects of Buddhists throughout the world. It is now one of the UNESCO World Heritage Sites, and a lot of foreign countries including Japan and China have helped the Indian government in building facilities for the Buddhist pilgrims. It is one of the UNESCO World Heritage Sites and also has various temples and monasteries dedicated to Buddhism. Next one is Nalanda. Nalanda was a large Buddhist monastery in the ancient Magadha kingdom. Nalanda University is the oldest university founded by Gupta emperors in the 5th century. The excavated remains of the Nalanda University is the biggest tourist attractions. The university complex is spread over 14 hectares and built by red brick and surrounded by gardens. The Nalanda Archaeological Museum, opposite to the excavation site, has an impressive collection of Buddhist and Hindu statues, terracotta jars, etc. Navanalanda Mahavihara is an institute devoted to the study and research in Pali literature and Buddhism. It is a new addition to the tourist attractions. A hall is constructed in memory of the famed Chinese traveler Hian Sang. Now, let's discuss the second division of the episode, starting with Puri. Puri is an important tourist destination of eastern India. It is positioned along the coast of Bay of Bengal and 60 kilometers from the capital of Odisha, Bhubaneswar. The city is famous for its historic architectural magnificence. Puri is famous as pilgrim center for Hindus with the presence of Lord Jagannath, Lord of the universe. One of the major highlights of Puri is Rath Yatra, the chariot festival, which is hosted in the month of June every year. The festival marks the journey of Krishna, known as Jagannath, in this region from Gokul to Mathura. Apart from Lord Jagannath temple, there are other places in and around Puri where tourists throng. They are the Chilka Lake. It is a large inland saltwater lake in Asia situated in the east coast of India, supports some of the largest congregation of migratory birds in the country. The lake is also home to diverse species of resident birds, aquatic animals, reptiles and other animals. The lake also has many inhabited and uninhabited islands. Gundicha Ghar Temple. This temple is dedicated to the aunt of Lord Sri Krishna, Gundicha. The Rath Yatra, which commences from Jagannath temple, reaches Gundicha temple, where the aunt Gundicha welcomes Lord Krishna, Balabhadra and Subhadra. Annual Puri Beach Festival. This festival is an international event held in the month of November. One must participate in this beach festival as it gives an insight into the lifestyle, culture and artistic skills of the local people. Next one is Konark. Konark is famous for the Sun Temple, which is one of the UNESCO World Heritage Site built by King Narasimhadeva I in 13th century. The temple is built in Odishi and Dravidian style of architecture. The main highlights of the temple are the Sanctum Sanctorum of the temple, which is 229 feet high, the huge wheels carved at the base of the temple, making an entire temple as a giant chariot of Lord Surya, the sun. These wheels comprise spokes which serve as the sundial, and their shadow gives the precise time. Two giant lions that are shown crushing the war elephants guard the entrance of this temple. The entire temple complex is adorned with sculptures similar to that of Khajuraho temple. Konark temple is preserved by the Archaeological Survey of India. Other attractions besides the Konark temple are Konark Beach, which is known for its calm waters, and the Konark Dance Festival, which is an annual dance festival devoted to classical Indian dance, especially Odishi, held in the month of December. A craft mela and handicraft exhibition are other attractions of the festival. Apart from the Konark Dance Festival held in December, another annual event called the Konark Dance and Music Festival is held in February. Now going to the third module of this episode, starting with Odagiri. Odagiri caves located in Bhubaneswar occupy a fairly compact area around the south of the Odagiri hill. There are 18 rock-cut caves which have distinct names for each of them. The first cave is called Rani Gufa, the Queen Cave. It has the best of the sculptures carved over the pillars, arches and to the rear of the courtyard on the lower level and across the back wall of the upper story. Most of the carvings portray the victory of the king Kharavela. The caves 3 and 4 are situated as a double-storied cave containing sculptures of a lion holding its prey, elephants with snakes wrapped around them, and so on. The Ganesh Gufa or Ganesh cave is another cave of interest. All these caves were constructed to accommodate the Jain monks and scholars. Next is Ratnagiri. Ratnagiri is another pilgrimage site related to Buddhism located in Jaipur district of Odisha. Ratnagiri is covered by Mahanadi, Brahmani, Kimiriya and Birupa rivers from all directions. Excavations in the Ratnagiri revealed that this place dates back to 6th century AD and is related to Gupta dynasty. We can see the Tibetan Buddhist texts in this place, which proves that this is also a place of learning for the Buddhism of Tantric cult called Vajrayana. Ratnagiri has various attractions, namely stupas. Stupas are dome-shaped monuments used as Buddhist or Jainist shrine. There are numerous stupas with varieties and portray a vivid picture of Buddhism in ancient India. Monastery. The monastery of Ratnagiri is culturally rich and showcases the flourishing of Buddhism in India. The artistry in the door frame is most attractive and the chloride stone finishings are most adorned. Motifs. The motifs are the representation of the process of cultural transfer. The Buddha sculptures attract the Buddha followers with their smooth finish and artistic designs. Now going to the next aspect, beginning with Darjeeling. Darjeeling is one of the most adorned hill stations of India. Darjeeling Hill Town was originally set up as a health resort by the British in mid-1800s. It is a premier attraction of West Bengal. Darjeeling is surrounded by wonderful views of snow peaks and valleys of Kanchenjunga, aromatic tea plantations, and Himalayan Railway, a UNESCO World Heritage Site, offers transportation through the scenic beauty in the hills for tourism. Tourists can also spot snow leopards and red pandas at the Darjeeling Zoo. During spring, summer and autumn, the weather in Darjeeling is perfect for tourists who flock in volumes during such time. Many come to enjoy the rains and monsoons and chill in the winter. Next one is Kalimpong. Kalimpong is another scenic town located in Darjeeling. The town is quite close to the Indo-China border. It offers panoramic views of the great Himalayan ranges and of the Kanchenjunga peak. Kalimpong is also known for its educational institutions, many of which were established during the British colonial period. Kalimpong town is also a religious center of Buddhism. The Buddhist monastery Zang Dhok Palri Podang is home to many monks who take their religious teachings to the people searching for divinity and peace. Horticulture is also important to Kalimpong and the flower market famous for orchids. Now we shall move on to the last aspect, that is Kolkata. Kolkata, known earlier as Calcutta, is the capital of West Bengal. Kolkata is well known for its buildings and monuments constructed in Oriental architecture and style. The Victoria Memorial, built in memory of Queen Victoria of England, is one of the India's most beautiful monuments, representing a combination of classical European architecture and Mughal motifs. Howrah Bridge is another landmark that denotes the city of Kolkata. Tagore's University Township, Shanti Niketan, is another tourist destination in Kolkata. Durga Puja is the main festival which has gained ultimate importance and attention in West Bengal and is a joyous time to visit the city. Excursions from Kolkata can take one to the Sundarbans, the largest estuarine delta in the world, and sighting of the Royal Bengal tigers. Apart from the important places mentioned above, there are other places worth seeing in Kolkata. They are Kali Ghat Temple. Situated on the banks of river Hooghly, this temple is dedicated to the goddess Kali, and the temple is nearly 200 years old and is a religious place for the Hindus in eastern India. Dakshineshwar Temple. Dakshineshwar Temple is a large temple complex built between 1847 and 1855, dedicated to Kali as its centerpiece and deities Shiva and Radha Krishna. Saint Ramakrishna brought great fame to this temple. Armenian Church. Armenian Church was constructed in 1764 by Armenians who resided in India since ancient times. The walls of the church was ornamented with marble, the oil paintings of the Holy Trinity, the Last Supper, and the surrounding of our Lord were adorned by visitors. Kolkata Marble Museum. Kolkata Marble Museum or Palace is built in Italian marble by Raja Rajendra Mulik Bahadur in 1835, houses the statues of Hindu gods, the Virgin Mary, Jesus Christ, Christopher Columbus, Lord Buddha, prized works of Rubens, Reynolds, exquisite clocks, and so on. Birla Art Museum. Birla Art Museum is a state gallery founded in 1966 which houses traditional and cultural heritage of India, paintings of medieval age, modern art, various sculptures and various archaeological remains. The museum also houses the Persian translations of the Mahabharata. Ramakrishna Mission Institute of Culture. The institute was established in 1938 as a branch of Ramakrishna Mission to spread the message of Vedanta as propounded by Sri Ramakrishna. The entire building complex is deemed as heritage building by the Municipal Corporation of its aesthetic designs. Aquatica. Aquatica is a water theme park in Kolkata started in 1999, enthralls the visitors with tremendously exciting rides, aqua dance, go-karting and many other activities. Accommodations are also provided in the theme park. Shahid Minar. Shahid Minar is a pillar-like structure about 165 feet high and provides the view from the entire city from its summit. Constructed in 1848, its original name was Ochterlony Monument, but later in 1969 it was renamed as Shahid Minar after the martyrs of the Indian struggle for independence. Botanical Garden. Also known as Acharya Jagadish Chandra Bose Indian Botanical Garden, is the oldest botanical garden in India, houses nearly 12,000 plants and 2.5 million dried out specimens of plants which have been collected from various parts of the world. Alipore Zoological Garden. This zoo was established in 1876 by Edward VII, Prince of Wales. This zoo is home to Royal Bengal tiger, Great Indian one-horned rhinoceros, Asian elephants, white tiger, grand zebra and many more. To conclude this episode, the entire of India is a country filled with tourist attractions in and around the world, and Eastern India is not an exception. Though suffered from various adverse factors, parts of Eastern India comprise of various places of historic significance and worth attracting tourists all over. The important places in Eastern India includes Patna in Bihar, which is the capital city of Bihar, with its religious activities and culture attract the tourists. It is the place where you can find the places of worship of most of important religions. Shri Patna Sahib Gurudwara, Patthar Ki Masjid, Sher Shah Suri Masjid, Golgar, Patna Museum, Gandhi Setu, etc. are some of the important tourist attractions in Patna. Puri is the important destination in the state of Odisha. Puri is famous as a pilgrimage center for Hindus. Lord Jagannath Temple and the Rath Yatra are the main attractions of Puri. Apart from these two, the other places of visit in Puri are the Chilka Lake, Gundicha Ghar Temple, Puri Beach Festival, etc. Konark is famous for the Sun Temple built in 13th century. The sun god Surya is the deity of the temple. This temple is famous for its architectural spectacle. Konark Beach, Konark Dance and Music Festival are the other events which attracts many to Konark. Bodh Gaya is the place where Gautama Buddha attained enlightenment under the Mahabodhi tree. It is a UNESCO World Heritage Site which receives not only Buddhist pilgrims but a lot of foreign tourists too. Darjeeling is a hill station which earlier was a health resort during the British period. Darjeeling is famous for its snow peaks, Mount Kanchanjunga, tea plantations and Himalayan Railway, which is a World Heritage Site. Kalimpong is another important hill station and also a religious center for Buddhism. Kolkata is the capital of West Bengal, famous for the buildings and monuments constructed in Oriental architecture. Durga Puja is the main event in Kolkata and has many places of tourist interests. Thank you.